I'm tight. Wait, what do you mean second? Who's first? Bucky's here, Doralla's here. Doralla's first, I see. Hi, Circuit. Hi, guys. How are you? I forgot to post that. I posted it now. That banner actually looks really good. I'm gonna make sure that's posted in the Discord. Yippee! Wait. Goes official live. And then reply, and I put boom. Banner. I love the banner making. It makes me feel very accomplished. Let me see. Oh, I should probably mute Discord so y'all don't accidentally hear that. Okay, that's taken care of. Yippee! You redeemed it after they said second? No, Durrell, you're still first. You're still first. Defying all other logic. By the logical power vested in me as the High Priestess of the Hightailor Circle. You're still first. Stream Elements is first. Actually, it's really it's shocking when it's not, because you would think the bot that is like, okay, we're going to carefully look out for when you're live so we can keep track of, you know, what's going on. I didn't even set up Warudo yet. But no, sometimes you guys beat the bot, which is pretty insane. I just think that's super impressive. Alright, so I have Warudo open, eye facial mocap, phone is plugged in, leap motion. Cool. So, I discovered something today. Ooh, I need Bluetooth. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's why my Bluetooth was on. Okay, now it's working. Anyway, so a user by the name of Kana Fuyuko. If you don't know who Kana is, you should learn at some point. She's absolutely amazing. If you have any interest in 3D motion capture, Warudo, or Vinyan, or just like general like Unity stuff, she's absolutely insane. She's amazing. And she released a guide actually. I think it was today. Pretty sure it was today. Let me double check. I'll get the post for you. Let's see. But essentially, she made a whole list of all of the different hardware that you can use for motion capture, and it's with specifically VTubing in mind. In the post itself, it just says it's a list of every physical motion capture device a VTuber can get their hands on, from cheapest to most expensive motion capture system money can buy. And she just asked that you guys share it with everybody so they can understand better and have a more informed opinion of just what 3D VTubers have for options in terms of motion capture. Yeah, the link doesn't embed in Discord because the setting that Kana has it set to does not allow you to view her posts outside of Blue Sky. It's a personal thing for her. Don't add her for it. It's a privacy thing. Sometimes it can be like an anti-generative AI data collection measure. So yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. But very valid, but I would recommend checking it out. If you're not already on Blue Sky, if you're still on Twitter, like, you don't have to leave Twitter, but you should move to Blue Sky. It's honestly the most insane power move to just move off of a platform when it doesn't treat you right. When literally every policy that a platform tries to put out is working against you, you need to say enough's enough. And the only way that a big company, big corpo, is gonna hear you is if it hurts. Unfortunately. And I'm not saying, like, go hurt somebody, but I think you understand in that, hurt their wallet. They're not making a good product. Don't use the product. Don't feed the monster. Abandon them. Let them starve. If they wanna do better by you, they'll fix their stuff, and they'll make a better software, a better program, a better platform, a better something. Just something that's not essentially preying on you. I know my opinions on this topic are very strong, but honestly, until we have more legislature here in the US, I don't know how it is in other parts of the world just yet, but at least in the US, until we have more laws in place about how data collection works for generative AI, it should not be being used to this extent, especially not on, like, corporate, big money levels, you know what I mean? Anyway, just go over here. Alright. So, one thing I wanted to talk about today is something kind of exciting. I found, or I didn't find, but what was I doing in that cabinet? We were looking for, like, a card, right? Because there's an event tomorrow that I wanted to get a card for. And in looking for the card in that same cabinet, we found all these envelopes, and they had all of my family members' names on them. And this is where we keep all the gift cards. And I forgot completely that this little stash existed. So I've just had a couple of gift cards sitting around. And I counted up how much money I had collectively with all the gift cards, and I'm like, I have enough for the Vive tracker. And that's not coming out of my savings. Wait, yes! Yes! So I went over to the Vive site, right? And I ordered my tracker. I put in the credit card information, I double-checked, triple-checked, quadruple-checked the address, and I placed the order. And then I looked over the confirmation, because, you know, you want to make sure everything went through okay. And, I noticed something a little strange. The address kind of looked like my address, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. And there's no button that says cancel the order, there's no way to edit the address, and the thing hasn't even shipped yet. So, like, I don't think it should be that much of a problem for me to ask them to cancel it, or to ask them to edit the address, but I had to open a ticket with support and request the refund. And now that sounds okay, and it was okay, but I want to call them. I want to talk to somebody. I want somebody to tell me, we hear you, we're going to take care of it, ... we've taken care of it. I don't want to send a stupid... I've not had a great experience previously with Steam VR support, so if Vive is at all connected with that, I am, quite frankly, very worried about how they might handle this. So, I requested that they change the address, and if it was not okay for them to change the address, that they just completely cancel the order so I can send it in correctly. And you know the thing I said? I triple-checked, quadruple-checked the address, right? It did this little verification thing, right? I put in the address, I looked it over, and then I clicked out of the box to continue filling out the rest of the order. And after a couple of seconds, I saw the pop-up that is like, oh yes, address verified, we know where that is, that's an address we can mail it to, cool, all set. I think that little verification box changed the address. Yeah. So I'm a little nervous because that was not cheap. And the thing is like, if that goes to somebody else, I'm gonna be really mad. But yeah, I really hope that they get to it. At least in Eastern time, the hours of support are like 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So of course I just missed the window. for support to maybe be active. And what really concerns me is I really don't like it when support does not have a phone number you can call. Because, and now let me just move over here. Hello! Let me reset that. So, Vibe support does not, in fact, have a phone number you can call. So, I'm a little worried, you know? Like, if I don't hear back from them, like, with an email or whatever help ticket system, I don't know if I have to worry about the help ticket system. Like, I'm a little worried. And I'm also just gonna make sure I update rewards. I'm gonna let you guys use literally any redeem you want. Wait, what does this one do? Oh, okay. That one. That one. That one's okay. Yup. Ah! Well, the one you choose to do, you do that one? Alright, Bucky. Alright, okay. Hello, Red Vessel! Not gonna talk much today, that's alright. Hope everyone is doing well and has a good stream. Thank you. I already took a shower! I don't need another shower! You know what the crazy thing is? When I am out of the shower, I hate showers. When I am inside of the shower, I love showers. But when I have to sit with my hair dripping, and I don't like being soaked, like, and just like when the water droplets like roll down your skin, it's like it feels like a bug. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Is that crazy? Anyway, let's see. Yeah. All right. So, I can't stay up too late today, but I figure lots of people were pretty chatty last stream, and so I thought I might just have a stream where we just talked. I thought that might be cool. So if anyone at any point has any questions or talking points or just interesting things that they want to discuss, feel free to bring it up. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just gonna yap about whatever comes to mind for me. The shower is good for thinking. Yeah, I have the doer brain though. I'm like, if I am in the shower, I'm not at the PC. I can't be researching. I can't be coding. Actually, speaking of researching and coding and doing things, I am, in fact, at the PC. So I can do things. And I'm gonna do things. I want to try on my hat. I made a hat. And I don't know if it fits. So I think I'm gonna work on that. Yeah. So I'm gonna open up Blender, because that's where I left off with that. If anyone visited the YouTube stream, you would have seen it there. Today's kind of gonna be loosey-goosey day. I wanted to stream. I wanted to say hi to everybody and be here in the Zoom. But I didn't have just as much surety as I would have liked to just do like a game stream or like a full-on drawing stream, because I feel like if I started one of those, I would have wanted to go for at least like 2 to 4 hours, and I don't know if I am staying up that late. Okay, I found the utility folder. Blender! Okay, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Where's my hat? No! No! Where is my hat? Wait, is it on my desktop? It's on my desktop. I'm a silly goose. Alright, so utility folder, blender. I put my brain in the blender and I blend it all out. Oh, it's not responding. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, alright, I got it. And let me move on over here. Hello. And I suppose I can show you the blender screen. I hear you asking so loudly. You so desire to see the blender screen. I hear you. If I could find it, hold on. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I think. Wait. Unity is Blender for yeah. Hello, Gonzalez. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of a scare with a purchase, relatively expensive purchase I made. Because it changed the address on me. Hi, V. Yes, it is a just chatting stream. I know I don't usually do this. I like to come in with a plan. I don't have a plan today. It is hold on. Yeah, it's a little impromptu today. I got back late and I have to be up early tomorrow. Blender isn't responding. I just want to try on my hat, man. If it fits, then I go back into Blender and I paint it. If it doesn't fit, I stop. I lay down. I cry. Blender, come on, pull it together. Oh, crud, wait a second. Hold on one sec. I need to go look for something. Real quick. Oh, wait. No, wait, I know where it is. Hold on. I'll just go get it real quick. Hold on, I need to reply. Well, important things for tomorrow. Okay. That is taken care of. Alright. Blender is still not responding, so I'm just gonna quit the program. I love Blender. Can you open the project, please? You don't have to crash. You could just open the file. Imagine it doesn't work. I want to talk about something real quick. I feel like every time I do something that something bad happens tech-wise, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but it just seems to hate me. And I'm gonna keep working through it because I'll be darned, it's gonna work. I will make it work. But the fact that it's a fight every step is kinda nuts, and Blender is still not responding. Why will it not open up my project? What is wrong with you? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up Blender. I'm gonna open up, maybe I should open up, like, I'm gonna go like this. File, open, and then I'm gonna go to my desktop and look for the blend file. See if that works. Is it still not gonna respond? It's still not responding. Does anybody know why Blender does this? It's a perfectly good blend file. Why? Why? I just want to try on my hat. I just want to try on the hat. Alright, well, if Blender doesn't work in a couple more different ways of trying to get it to work, I will not do that, I guess. What the heck, man? There we go. Hydrate. Thank you, Bread Vessel, for the hydrating. No hat for me! Blender still not responding! I want my hat. I just want my hat! I worked so hard on that mesh, too. If this does not work... Goodness freaking gracious! Okay. It's like, it's not that big of a file. I don't understand. I don't. I really don't. Do I have an older save of the file to try? No. No, I'm looking. I don't actually. Why? It's not. It's not working. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. Like I said, tech is out to get me. I can't even have my hat. I made that. Let me have my hat. It's not even on the task manager. What's going on here? Hello, Blender? Blender? It's not here. Oh, never mind. It's eating like 20% of the CPU. That's crazy. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna try a different launcher, because for some reason I have two Blender launchers. I don't know why. But I'm gonna open the file and pray. I think the same issue is happening. It's not responding. Ah! You know what? That's a good idea. And also, hi. Dude, man, I did not say a proper hello. So, hello. Thank you for the suggestion. I will try a different project and see if that works. Imagine just this one. Just my hat is corrupted. Yeah, flip a table in Blender. Alright, if I go here, you know, I'll show you guys this. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, how about if I open it from my desktop? It's not. It's on my desktop, so I don't know. I don't understand. It says it cannot read the file, even though it's like literally, like the file path is right on bottom. Wait a second. Why is it on OneDrive? Wait, I thought I abolished that to the Shadow Realm. Why is OneDrive here? Hold the flip up. OneDrive. You better not be stealing my stuff again. Goodness freaking gracious. Hold on. Oh, it loaded! It loaded! Yo, you wanna see my favorite part of this thing? It doesn't look like much. But, one weird thing. Oh, hold on. You like the cube? I mean, I see the appeal, but no. I don't want to wear a cube. Anyway, something to know about this is the face orientation. Wait, why is that one? Oh, wait, okay, wait. So, it looks all fine and dandy, right? The faces are all blue. For those of you who don't use Blender and don't know what faces are, essentially, when you make an object in a 3D program, the 3D program doesn't know what the outside and the inside is, so sometimes you need to teach it. Blender's generally pretty smart about it, but if I hide this layer, oh, never mind. I didn't flip any of them. Maybe this is before I saved it? I don't know. Anyway, my favorite thing and the way I got this to work the way I wanted to is I flipped all the faces so it would look see-through. But my most proud part is I used a curve to make this shape. I'm very proud of it. Yeah. But anyway, this isn't what I want. I'd like to open, don't save it. I would like to open my other blend file. Can we open that one? Pretty please? Please? Blender, don't give me the blue scroll wheel. It's going around in circles. I'm starting to think there's something wrong with the file. I should have exported the FBX. I was so tired. I didn't even... Man, I don't think it's gonna respond. The curve looks complicated. It's actually not that complicated. Really, the only place... You guys can't see my mouse. Griffin, you can't come up in my lap right now. Go away. I love you. Go away. But the only places that there are actual points are where you see like curvature actually changing. So like Griffin, no. I can't use my mouse. Blender! Anyway, if I count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Only 22 maximum control points on this. 22, that's it. Yeah. And did many use a curve for the paper clips and the animation you post? Oh, yes, curves are so much fun. It makes it so much easier to work with than trying to, like, figure it out, like, bit by bit, trying to maintain the consistency and, like, the angle, or trying to smooth it. Like, no, it's all taken care of. Okay. Does anybody perhaps have any advice as to why Blender might crash on trying to open a not really at all large file? Maybe I'll try it on like an older version of Blender. Maybe that'll work. I'm pretty sure I made it on 3.6. That's what I keep opening it up in, but if I go to 3.4.1, still Windows 64, so that should be fine. Alright. Use an array on the notebook spiral. Yes! Arrays are so much fun! Anyone who doesn't know what an array is, it's just like the math term, but with 3D objects. Wait. Confession booth. I think that's something one of my friends made. Anyway. It worked. Pardon me. It worked. So there's my hat. I don't like how that part looks. But I'm pretty sure that's as good as it gets. It's probably because of the tries, but when I export, it'll all turn into tries, so it's fine. Anyway, what was I saying? Arrays! Arrays are fun because, actually I can show you. If I add a modifier, add an array modifier, whatever it is. Look, now I have 2 hats! Isn't that lovely? There's 3. You'll never guess. But, I could have 100 hats. Or you could just get rid of the modifier and, you know, have one, but yeah. Arrays are really cool. So, what Dude Man is mentioning is that, they used it for notebook spiral, so it kind of just, you know, repeats itself, so it makes sense. One for each ear, just, yeah, have different hat for each ear, yeah. That's not what the holes are for. The holes are a stylistic choice, of course. Right? Okay, so first things first, I'm going to make sure all of my transforms are applied. Actually, this, I need to move up a little bit. I'd like it to rest here. And so I'm going to set the origin to the 3D cursor, which is currently at the origin. Like the origin. Not this like object specific origin. So like world origin 000. And then what I'm gonna do, then I apply all the transforms, all of the roots and scale and rotations and all that. Because if I don't do this, Unity is gonna have a fit and rotate it in all these different ways I didn't ask it to. And then what I go and do is I am going to save. And then I'm going to export as an FBX. I'm just gonna see if this fits, because I don't know if it's gonna fit. And I know you guys can't see this menu, but if you're trying to export a prop into Warudo, the settings that I understand are best to use, at least for a static prop like this, are path mode, copy, and then you press the little button called embed textures next to it. I don't have any textures right now, so it doesn't really matter, but I'll need that later. I'm going to only select the object I wanna do, and limit to selected objects. Instead of apply scalings being all local, you change it to FBX all, because Unity likes FBX. It looks like the negative y-axis is what I have as the front, so I'm going to designate as that negative y is forward and z is up. You see the z-axis is pointing up and down. There's no animation, so I'm going to untick that. And for armature, there's no armature, but typically there's this little option that always gets ticked on export called add leaf bones. Leaf bones are good for some things, but for most of the purposes of Warudo stuff, it just like adds an extra thing on the end, and unless you really want that there, you don't want leaf bones. You typically don't want leaf bones. There's a long-winded explanation that convinced me. I've long since forgotten, but yeah. Alright, so now I have the FBX, and I'm going to minimize Blender and open up Unity. Griffin, I love you, but my mom altered a skirt for me, and I'm excited to wear it tomorrow. So I tried it on to make sure it fit okay, and it fits well enough, but I think we still need to adjust it a little bit. But anyway, it's like a suede texture, and it is literally a cat hair magnet. I cannot have him sit on this! Speaking of, he just tried to jump on my lap. He's very persistent. If you're bored, I'm sorry, I'm not letting you up. If you're bored though, I'll let you out. You just want skirches? I can give you skirches from here. Just not let up. Oh, thank you, Bucky. It's good to know that at least the hat opens in Blender 3.4. Maybe I accidentally made it on 3.4 and didn't realize. But typically I like working in 3.6. I think there's been an update since, Blender's constantly evolving and updating, obviously. But the reason I work in 3.6 is, typically because there is this add-on that allows me to import VRM models. It's just a file type. For VTuber models, it's a very, very common one. And when I'm trying to do scaling, like making sure my hat's gonna fit on my head, for instance, I want to import my model. And I have a version of my model in VRM. It doesn't have all the cool wiggle physics and stuff, but it works for scale. So I use it for that. And I do believe that there's been an update, but I'm just too lazy to find the plugin again and figure out how to reinstall it on the new version of Blender. Griffin, stop. Maybe I should persuade my cat not to sit on my dress. I'm doing my best, but he is very adamant about the idea. Alright, I'm gonna switch on over. Whoa, lag. OBS, what's going on? Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Okay. Unity. That's not the right Unity tab. Just give me a sec. Unity. There we go. Y'all know what this is? This is like an impromptu prop I just imported for the Lethal Company teaser trailer thing that I did. I didn't even need to work on like the textures, but I like the shaders. I literally only needed the eyes, and I did some really cool emission. Like you see emission, it glows a little bit. There's no reason for me to invest as much as I did in this prop, but I did, and it was fun, and I'm proud of it. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go up to this top tab that says Warudo. I know you guys can't see it, but there's a tab at the top. It's like file, edit, all that. There's one that says Warudo if you have the Warudo SDK plugin. And I'm gonna click new mod. And it's gonna give me this little menu. And it's gonna ask me for the mod name, and I'm gonna call it, what did I call the other stuff? One shot hat. And I'm gonna create the mod. And it's gonna put it right next to my other one shot stuff. And now what I'm gonna do is drag the FBX in, and I'm gonna fix up a couple things. Dude, man, you got a new PC today? Congratulations! Are you gonna be blendering? I know, like, it astounds some of my friends how fast the computer can work. And when it works, how fast it can work. But, yeah, it's really nice to have a powerful computer when it works. Alright, so I think you guys might have seen I ticked 3 different boxes. Bake axis conversion essentially takes the orientation I put in Blender and applies it to thing in Unity, because for whatever reason Unity likes to just flip it around. So that's bake axis conversion. Read and write, I don't know what it does. I just click it because Kana told me to click it in one of her tutorials. Same thing with legacy blend shape normals. Don't know what it does, but I was told to click it, so I clicked it. And I apply. I think the most important thing, honestly, is just baking the axis conversion, because that way it's the actual orientation that you want it to be in. And as for materials, there are no materials, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the material from here, grab it, go to the hat, paste it here, it's a new material. I'm going to call this one shot, come on, hat. And instead of having this texture, it's simply, I'm going to unlock it actually, I need to unlock it. I'm just going to make it a color. And I'm going to make it the color of my outfit. Just like so. Except it didn't do that. You know what? If I go like this and I take a picture of just a little black area, I go to my picture, no wait, it's gallery, and I drag in this silly little screenshot. I drag that, that's the texture now. Beautiful. Alright. And going back to the hat, now that I have the material, I drag that in, and that's the new material. And look, it's a perfectly black hat. Yippee! And if I put this in the scene, there it is. I don't really think I need colliders for this, because I'm not gonna be throwing it at me. I'm just gonna be wearing it, so really all I have to do is unpack the prefab, place it back in here, rename it prop. It needs to be prop with a capital P. And I go to Warudo mod settings, set up exactly what I want. This is entirely by me, so I only have to put my name in the author section. That makes me feel really cool. And I'm not gonna put a thumbnail in yet because it's just a temporary thing right now. Yeah. I'm gonna start prepping for maybe streaming Clip Studio. Okay, good. Clip Studio's good. As long as you didn't spend too much on the stupid new way that they do licenses. I really hope you didn't have to do that. And if you get back into the 3D, you don't know, but if you do, getting good at art is your main goal. Honestly, I've seen a lot of people have fun with sculpting. So, given that you have some experience already with Blender, I would say that might be something of interest. Mayhaps. Just to combine the two, you know what I mean? Should still add one. Stuff gets... Oh, I can hit it? Yeah, but... Is it gonna collide with, like, the character? I don't want it to collide with the character. I don't know. And, like, I don't like how limited you are with the colliders. You guys can't see the menu. But, like, the best thing I can think to use here is, like, a sphere collider. And if I visualize it, you can see it's really not very accurate to the shape of the hat. I really don't like how big this is. I don't think it's worth it. It just feels dumb. Can I delete it? I want to remove the component, please. Remove component. There we go. Yeah. Bucky, what do you think? Is there a better collider I can really use than that? It just seems bulky and it's not gonna look right if something does get tossed at it anyway, no? Box? I suppose for the brim. Let me try that. Oh, actually just overall it's better shaped. My head will take care of the rest. The brim is probably the most important thing to worry about in terms of how tall it's gotta be. I'll put it like there. There we go. So there we have it. Original prefab, please. Delete. And rename. Roll. And Warudo mod settings are all set. All I have to do is build the mod. I forgot to lock the shader. I always forget to lock the shader. So I'm gonna have to delete this one. It's gonna give me a little warning that says, oh, you might notice some errors. It might look a little pink. Because I forgot to... I wish there was like a little exclamation point whenever shaders were not yet locked. Like a little unlock button or something, just so I can visually like see it, you know what I mean? And my computer's chugging a little bit. We're at 90 degrees. Alright, let's see how this is. I'm gonna go over here. It's just gonna be me messing around in Warudo, just trying to put it on. So first things first, I gotta make a new prop. I'm going to open the props folder, drag this new thing into the folder with everything. There we go, I think. Oh, they're right on top of each other, that's why I can't find the other folder. Okay. One. Where is it? T-O... Alphabetical. D... O... Eh? Where is it? I can't find the file. What's going on? Let's build the mod. Yeah. Holy moly! I'm trying my hat. I didn't think it was too much to ask, man. Let me have my hat. Where's my hat? I found it. Alright, now this is my folder. So I can look it up in the folder now. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Bing Bong. Where's my hat? And attach it to the character. She's already at the bottom. Oh, hi! I think it fits, guys. Hold on, let me move it. So it works nice. Actually, it looks pretty nice in terms of like color. Hold on. Let me move it. I'm gonna get a little closer so I can actually like... Oh, Bella's still in the scene. Let me, there we go. I keep forgetting he's there. Okay. It does clip in a little bit. Maybe that's doable. It doesn't look that bad though. I'm really happy. Oh, wait, I take it back. I gotta... Okay. Okay, where? You! Hat! I have a hat! What do you guys think of my hat? I made it all by myself. I had to fix that rotation. That needs to go back a little bit further. So I need to go back in Blender and go touch that up. I also don't like the color of the outline. The outline, that's my bad for not double checking the outline color. But I think it looks pretty good. And I made it all by myself! And look, it looks good from the front. That's what I was really worried about. Ooh, you know what? I might have to, like, look. You see that? That's clipping. The front of the ears are clipping. I could make it a little bit more forgiving by the top. Yeah. and then this is gonna actually be two colors. I'm gonna texture it. Because there's actually two textures. What the wait, why did I get pelted twice? What's going on? Oh, Oz! Oz is here! Adderall is here! Yes, you come back to hat! Love hat. And Oz, thank you for the sub. Good to see you. How are you? But this makes me very happy. I'm very happy. I'm just gonna work with this as it's on. I'm just gonna have this on. I'm gonna go back over here. And I'll work in Blender. I'm gonna open up the blender. I'll put my brain in the blender and then blend it all out. Make a smoothie. Gotta go back to blender. Where is the blender? Hey! Oh, crud, I applied all the freaking mirror modifiers and everything. I suppose I might have to fix that. Well, where's Blender? Blender! I want the blender window. Where's my blender window? Blender's right there. OBS, what'd you do with my blender window? Hello? Where did you eat it? I genuinely don't. Oh, I'm blind. Anyway. Yes, finally, ear and hat. Yes, so many of my hats don't let me show the ear, which I'm very sad about. But this one, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This makes me very happy. And the craziest part is, to me at least, is I made this. I do not fancy myself somebody good at 3D. It's just not something I am strong at yet. I'm working on it, but not yet. Not yet. Okay. So the two things I noticed, and let me actually look at I wanna look at how like polygoned it is. Ooh, and maybe in some different lighting. Hold on, I'm gonna test it in the lighting. Ah, no wait. Here. Okay. So You can actually see like kind of like the edges of the polygons. Those are not exactly that smooth. I think I already did some smoothing on it, so I really don't know if I can fix that. It's kind of just how it is, probably, because maybe I could subdivide and maybe it'll be better after that, but not sure. Let me see. I can probably, wait. No, I don't want to bring the model in. Oh, but I should bring the model in to make sure it's not gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to sculpting. Can I select it? It's a little zoomed out. Okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna grab it and move the character a little bit so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But I need to see exactly how far I need to pull the hat back. Alright. Ooh! Ew! Okay, no. 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 Huh. No. What the heck was that? Okay, you know what? Yeah, and this is why I didn't texture it yet, because I knew that if it didn't fit properly, that I'd be going crazy trying to figure out, like, okay, now I have to unwrap it and rewrap it again, and, like, I don't want to deal with that. No, thank you. Automatically. Thank you, thank you. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? I'm going to eliminate these. I really wish I didn't have all the modifiers applied, because that would make it a lot easier to work with. Yeah, I applied everything. But if I go here to here, fill. Here to here, fit. No. Whoa, whoa, hold on. No. There we go. Okay. Here to here, fill. Right. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Fill. And then on the inside. 1, 2, 3. Fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill. Watch for wacky stuff. Is it wacky or is it just a reflection? I need it to stop reflecting. I think that's weird. I don't like that. Aha. No, it's not a normal issue. Huh? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know. Anyway. I guess we'll connect these two and then make this a face. Does it also look weird? It's shiny. Why is it shiny? Stop being shiny. I need to A, focus, so stop being shiny. But B, like, why are you shiny? Stop it. Yeah, really, I think that one was the main issue, so if I just round this out, it should look fine. Yeah! Oh, thank you! Oh my goodness! I'm gonna turn back around now, actually. Fix the camera too. I think I shifted it over a little too much. There we go. But I think that should suffice for this part of the hat. Here. Right? Yeah! Okay, and then also, I need to zoom in for this one. Let's see. Things are moving slow. My computer is chugging, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I should have zoomed in with the other camera. Let me put myself back. Hold on. Yeah, okay, and then this camera. This is the funny camera. We can do whatever. This is the free camera. I would say Q Freebird, but you know, this is Twitch. Okay. So I can probably move everything down a little bit. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, wait. Okay. So, wait. It just needs more space. That's all. That's all I see. It just needs more space. Alright. So, we do a little this. Methinks. And over here. Like that. I think. And then here. I can't actually, I can like, I'm kind of like a little in this, like I made this thing. I made this. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but like I did that. I did that. To me, that's kind of crazy. I think, honestly, probably the most complicated thing I've done so far is this. Most likely, oh, you want your wiggle? I got you ready. Okay. Hat and ear wiggle. It's not gonna be the greatest ear wiggles yet because the hat's still not fitting 100% correct. But you ready? Here. Let me go a little closer. Yeah. It's fun and it's weird to do it at the same time because you guys remember how it's triggered, right? And I just I just move my mouth back and forth. I'm getting real good at it too. Alright, I'm thinking maybe this'll work. The shape still feels a little off to me. But we'll see. How does it look from the front? Okay, maybe it'll show more of the actual ear this way. I think that'll be nice. Because the idea was to, cover my head like a hat, right? But it actually covers more than I thought it would. I was like so scared that this was gonna be like atrocious to like make holes at, like into, because it's like it's not really like hats aren't really supposed to have like the humans made them. They didn't really consider fox ears. So the fact that it looks okay is like it's really validating. And like I did it right. It's like how would a fox wear a hat? Usually my answer is just hide your ears, stuff them up inside. No longer. I know the formula. I know the secret. I can do the thing. And oh my gosh, it's so cool. Okay. Let's see. If I mirror it, beautiful. Okay. And you know what I can do? Actually, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Okay, it's already shaded smooth. It's out of. Oh. Oh wait, is that more of what I want? Do you think that looks better? Is it better like smooth, or... I think it's a little too jarring, but... It was 30 before, what does 50 look like? What about 10? What does the angle even do, man? I don't know. It's playing games with me. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, I'm gonna look at the reference. Go one shot. Let me see. What does the hat say? Where's your? I need this 3D model. I want to see the person that made the 3D model stuff. Oh hi, Marco. Good morning. Okay, this person. It seems really soft, but like not that soft. I'm not gonna make it like 5. 2. 150! It's not doing anything. What if I do like 360? That's 350, but... Huh. I don't quite know what to make of that. Huh. You meant for your sleep schedule to be fixed? Oh, you should work on that, yeah. I'm actually working on mine, believe it or not. So I guess you gotta do it too now, right? We're in this together, right? Right? Wait. One. Where does it start? Where does the issue begin? After the first one. So like the first one's here. This one's too far over. That would be X-ray mode. Too much for me. That's... Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It looks... okay. Ooh, this one got taller. I don't like that. That means both of them got taller. I need to fix that. Okay. That's the wrong one. I think. Oh no, it's right. There we go. Dorel, no. You found a Minecraft mod that adds a bunch of Terraria stuff to the game and it's quite fun? Bet. But you know what I also bet? You'll be able to enjoy it more if your brain has more capacity to process it. Meaning, rest. Okay, and what if I subdivide? Maybe that'll make things better. If I do tab, no, what do I, oh, shade smooth, auto smooth, or no, I do not know. I'm thinking it looks better without the auto smooth, because it just seems very jarring, this transition. I want it to be smooth, just not that smooth, you know? Like, I thought, I'm pretty sure these are mark sharp, not mark seams. So, I'm a little confused. Oh, hi, Nico! You know what? My sentiment for sleep is the same, in that it feels like a waste of time. In the mindset that, oh, I'm asleep, I'm literally unconscious, I can't do anything, it feels useless. But no. No, it's not. You know that. That's how you get memory. If you don't sleep, you're going to forget a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. Did I mention a lot? Just make sure you get enough rest. And it's hard, and I'm in the same mindset, and I'm trying to fix it for myself. Because it really is annoying. Oh gosh, we have to rest. It's crazy. But, yeah. I could actually, merge these two faces. Let me just select this, and... Can I dissolve it? Dissolve edge. There we go. Sleep is for smart people, so be smart people. And yeah, I'm coping a little bit, but only because I'm trying to be better. That's why I decided not to play a game this stream and instead just yap. But no one was really talking, so I was like, I actually don't know what I want to talk about, so let me do the thing I've been wanting to do for a hot minute. Oh, there's another one up here. Dissolve edge. And there's another one up here. Dissolve edge. Why are there so many of them? Why do you all exist? They should be... Oh, you know what? I see it. Never mind. This still sucks. You know, I can dissolve this one. Dissolve edge. Yeah. Same thing here. Delete, dissolve edge. There we go. Any more? Yes! I see you! You can't hide! Okay, and then this one... Oopsie. Okay, and then the other side, I think, is this one. And if I just GG... Good game, good game. There. This one, GG, just to smooth it out a little bit. What is that? Can you eat it? Smart. Can you eat it? It's a great question. You sleep away 1/3 of your life according to your very scientific guess, so it's indeed a waste of time. It feels like a waste of time, but it's a sacrifice you have to make for the sake of having a higher quality of time that you are awake. And I just noticed all of the things that I dissolved on one side, I have to go and dissolve on the other side because I applied the modifier. What are y'all doing? What are some like streaming goals? Well, I have been promising for what's probably nearly over a half a year now, the showcase of the Vive and Stretch Sense trackers. So as soon as I get the whole address mix up, sorted with HTC Vive's supports, I will hopefully have it getting shipped to me. And then once it is shipped to me, I will do my troubleshooting, do my setup, see if any of my old issues persist, record things, make a slideshow, and then show you guys. One thing I do want to do, and I hope you guys are excited about it. My nose is itchy crud. I wanna go paint my nails. I haven't gotten my nails done in a very long time. So I wanna do my nails because I think it'd be cool. But you know what I also thought would be cool? I think I've explained this already. I want you guys to submit what you think would look cool. And that way, if you draw it out and I give you like the guideline of like how, like what space there is to draw on, not only can I use that as a reference to, you know, like show the person who would be doing the nail painting, but I can apply it to my model that way. And I just think that's a really cool idea, and I want to pull it off. I want to pull it off. So we can come up with something. We'll put our thinking caps on. Draw impossible. For me, it has been the past couple days. I've been getting home from work and absolutely crashing out. But as soon as all of this there's like a lot of stuff going on right now. As soon as it all settles, I'm getting back on that art practice. I'm going to learn the cubes. I'm gonna do it. I was listening, or not listening, but rather reading about how Peacat stayed sane when she was learning the boxes. And she just mentioned it's just really rewarding understanding how these shapes can move in space. And just having that fundamental understanding is just really grounding and really cool. And I want to be able to understand like perspective with that kind of confidence, because I love art with perspective. But at my current skill level, I don't have the ability to draw the way I want to draw. And my current workflow has been not great because it's been so perfectionist that I am literally making it impossible for myself. And that's been really frustrating. And I know it might seem silly that, you know, I get hung up on all these little details, or wanting to be like Genshin, for instance, and like do that line art the way that they do the line art with that amount of cleanliness and confidence. And it's like, I know I have to start smaller, a little bit smaller, take it one step at a time. It's just really hard because I don't want to do that. I just want to go and do the thing I want to do. But I can't jump the gun. I need to focus. I need to study. I need to invest in that skill. It's not all of my mindset. It's also just the sheer amount of time it takes. And for some people it's easier, and for some people it's harder. And for me, I feel like it's harder for me. I've been doing art for a long time, and granted, a lot of it has been not very well informed. I practiced and I practiced and I practiced, but I don't really think I was looking at the right stuff. Like, I bought books about how to do stuff, and like I would try it, but I need to figure out a different way to learn, because the way I'm learning right now is really frustrating. And I just want to find a better workflow for myself, because the workflow right now, combination of perfectionist mindset plus bad workflow, is just a recipe for disaster. Buying books in this economy, it was years back. It was a much better time to be buying books. So I would not do that now. No, I'll look at Cat stuff and YouTube tutorials, and then just like art like I think looks cool on the internet, and I'll look at what I like about it and then try and replicate it. Yeah, I do my art study. But I've been drawing for a long time, and it's just frustrating to me because I'm hard on myself. I'll admit that. And I'm just not where I want to be with it, considering the amount of time that I spent on it. I just wanted to progress a little faster, and it's just not that. And it's a fact of life. It's not going to be how I want it to be. It's hard. That's all. And I know last stream I was in a really good mood, because I actually felt like I did something great around the house and I wasn't getting yelled at. But literally a day later, a bunch of responsibilities came crashing down on me again. So I've actually been in not the greatest place lately. So not being able to do things the way I want to, coupled with maybe it's just because of like, I'm trying to figure it out exactly like how I want to say this. I have a very hard time in my family being recognized, and all it takes is somebody being just interested in what I'm talking about, that really makes it feel worth it, because I'll talk about vertices and arrays and modifiers and all this stuff that I'm excited to talk about. But if nobody listens, it's like, I guess I'll stay quiet then and, scuttle off to my room and do it by myself. But it's really not fun to do by yourself. I love, like, I can't wait for Bell to get done with all his tests and stuff so we can do it together. I want to do cool projects and learn cool things alongside people who want to do the same things, or at least are remotely interested in the same things, even if they don't want to do it themselves. Just understanding the craft to a point where you can feel educated and appreciate when you see something absolutely insane. You know what I mean? Like, I keep having this argument with my parents. They don't like anime. They really, really, really don't like anime. They don't like cartoons, and they say that anime is a cartoon. They say they'd much rather watch a live-action film, and that animation's for kids. It's not really, a thing for them. And, like, everybody's got their own opinions. So, like, I get it. Maybe, hand-drawn stuff or animated things are not your cup of tea. And that's okay. But to say that every anime looks the same, to say that there's not much somebody not well versed in the fields can appreciate about it, that's what gets me. Like, no there is so much you can appreciate if you just take the time to try and notice it. And I gave them literally an example. Like, you think all anime looks the same? No, you know that already. That's not true. Like, does He-Man and Roadrunner, do those look the same? Would you call those the same thing? Like, no, right? So why does anime get this different treatment? Let me see. Oh, Joy is here! Hello! Thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that real quick. Ebooks are at least reasonable. So are they? My mind just flashed back to, like, college days and having to pay for the e-textbooks. Like, no, not those ones at least. And being with all the stuff you recently basically drew the things hundreds of times over. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Right? I'm actually gonna reorient here a little bit, move a little bit further over. There we go. A lot happier in the stuff when you stop seeking your family's approval with said stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to just not think it's worth it to show them anymore. Like, I respect the heck out of my mom, for instance, and so when I go to her to show her, hey, this streaming thing that I've been doing, I'm not just up in my room playing video games. I swear I'm doing cool things that are meaningful, and they take skill, and I work really hard on them, and look at this one that I did, and just getting the, that's nice. Like, no, you don't understand, like, this is all the stuff that it went into. It's not just nice. This is a labor of love. Blood, sweat, and tears that went into making this happen, and I don't know. Just, it feels like there's a lack of understanding of just exactly, like, how much there is. Nico, anime looks the same if you only watch the A1 pictures. It's a fantasy stuff. Yeah, I can see that, but my siblings and I that have tried, my sibling and I that tried to show them, we gave them the good stuff. Everything from Erased to Assassination Classroom to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. We gave them the good stuff, you know what I mean? And we gave them diversity. And I don't know how they say that they look the same. read an article about close family. Sometimes the worst supporters of ambitions and friends are often the best supporters. Yeah, I feel like my parents are much more ready to criticize me for not doing the things that I'm supposed to do, instead of validating when I do something good or worthwhile or that is significant in some way. Like, and I get that there are things I need to get on top of, and this is what I've really been struggling with them with lately. My nose is so itchy. Okay, but I can't even talk to them about like stream anymore, because it's like, oh, I was streaming last night. Yay! What time are you up to? Shouldn't you in bed? Don't you have like work? Like, you should be getting sleep so you can focus at work. Like, frick work? What about the thing that I just said I'm really interested in? That I like that, you know? It's just really annoying. Okay, maybe this will be better. I want to try and smooth out that edge. It looks lumpy and I don't like it, but when you watched anime, you always mixed up the A1 protagonists because they're all the same. I feel like they all try and match this same, like, they try and tick all the boxes of what makes, like, a typical hero as, like, a way of, like, kind of, like, encouraging those values in the people that watch the shows. But if it's the same thing over and over, it gets old really fast. I'm sitting in my room playing games, just talking to imaginary people, may or may not be going crazy. I am 100% going crazy, you're not wrong. But hey, this is some people talk to imaginary people and pay the bills with that. I want to learn how to do that. I think I could do it. I just gotta figure out how. There. Yaps. Here's a little spiky over here. I'll try and smooth that out. Why am I talking to the computer? The computer's talking to me. I hear the voices. Don't you hear the voices? And dude, man, your parents' favorite thing to say is, you just want to go play video games all day. And yeah, little thing like this. Yeah, you like, they just see you in front of the computer. And they're like, oh, they must be slacking off. You know? We can't count internet people as the better supporters, maybe. You know what? When I told my mom how much we raised for the Lethal Company donation thing that we're doing, you know her first question was? It wasn't even like a response like, wow. You know what her question was? Do you know these people? Yes, no. And she's just like, random people just gave you money. Like, yeah, but I did cool things that made it worth it, I think. Right? But, it was just, she didn't understand it. And, I don't know how else to, like, convey that it's something that means stuff to some people. That there are people who enjoy watching this. That the stuff I make has value to those people. And I think, and I really strive for this, that I do a darn good job of just trying to raise the bar a little higher than your average streamer. I really try. I put a lot of effort in, y'all. I hope that shows, and I hope it doesn't sound like presumptuous or cocky of me to say. I really think that I try harder, or like do more than just your average VTuber. Just with the amount of stuff I try and have going on all the time, you know? I really hope that doesn't sound like prideful, but I really do work hard, and I do think it's just Yeah, I hope at least. I hope. I don't know how else I'm supposed to, like, stand out or do better. I'm like, literally doing everything I can. I think this will probably work. No. Feels like kind of flat. It's odd. Anywho. Oh, Maho's here. Hi! Far from random people. Yeah, I see you guys like 3 times a week. Random people gave me money almost like a job. Yeah, but the thing is, then she's asking me, okay, so how much are you making a month? And then she shows me the medical bill that there is for my ear, or my meds. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, please don't do that to me. I know it's not a lot. Trust me, I know it's not a lot. It doesn't sustain itself when I try and, like, go and commission something. It's coming out of my pocket. But, at least for the lethal one, it was like, I got to say, like, no, this one got covered. So that was, like the alarm lights in her eyes that flash whenever I spent money on VTubing. I say, like, you know, when I say that, it's just, like, the alarm bells. But those went away, thankfully. So, like, again, I know best interest is in mind with that, but at the same time, there's just a very... They refuse to acknowledge this as a potential job. They just don't think that there are enough people that would appreciate... Like, they're like, you're not the problem. It's not you that is the problem. There is just not an audience for what you want to do. Not big enough to sustain yourself, like some of these people you talk about. Because they just, like, went down, like, the niche, right? I am a streamer, so one or just a couple of different platforms I have to be online. Not only that, but I'm a VTuber. On top of that, I don't curse. On top of that, I don't make not safe for work jokes. On top of that, I don't play not safe for work games or, like, you know, like, profane games, or I put a content warning. I might do that in the future, and I'll definitely put disclaimers everywhere, because I don't want to miss out on good gaming experiences because they have a couple curse words. I don't like it, but I don't want to miss out on an experience. Just, like, imagine, like, not playing It Takes Two, one of my favorite games, because it has a couple of curse words in it. I did not feel comfortable when the curse words came on screen. But the gaming experience as a whole kind of made up for it. And, like, so I'm gonna make sure y'all have a space, and whenever there's gonna be, like, a threat or an invasion a little bit onto that space, I'm gonna put a disclaimer. But anyway, back to the point, just with all of these different steps, she's like, you're not gonna have enough people. So, yeah. Let me see. I gotta catch up with Jay. That's genius. Yeah, if only they didn't ask for the figures. Oh, that's what you did with your parents, and you don't get scolded? Oh, that's fantastic. They don't ask you how much you earn? It's taught me networking, management, marketing, fundraising. She knows that. I told her all of that. She seems unimpressed. Yeah. If my parents try to guilt trip me with medical bills and stuff like that, but they're not bad parents. They just think I'm being unreasonable. And I will say, I have put off trying to find a job because the job market is so atrociously awful that I have felt depressed trying to look through jobs. And the job I have now, I'm gonna say, like, I had a really bad day the other day. I thought I was doing relatively good at this job, but towards the end of the day, they asked me to come into the office, and they said that I just wasn't where they'd hoped I would be, considering I've been there for like 4 months now, and that just really stung, because I thought I was doing good. And apparently I was lacking. So, I really don't think I'm a good fit for the job. They're like, oh, just be more confident. I'm like, I'm handling people's money. Not just handling money like, oh, that'll be $2, please. No, that'll be $2,000, 589 cents, please. Like, it's a lot of money. And when they speak a mile a minute and write with the handwriting of a doctor, which they are, I get a little nervous when I'm putting the stuff into the computer trying to figure out how much the person owes. And I did the math, and yes, I've been there for 4 months, but I only am able to work 2 days a week. 7 hours a day. Eight total, but like once for break, so 7 hours a day. 2 times a week. So technically I've only been really working there a month. And it just like, I didn't realize that in the moment, so it just kind of felt shot and hurt. But I just don't think it's for me. And they've just put a lot of pressure on me. And it's not right of them either to to just say like, oh, I asked for a day off tomorrow, right? Because I have an important event tomorrow. And I was gonna ask if I could work a different day, you know, to make up the hours, because I only get to work twice a week. And they took it back. They're like, oh, I know I mentioned it, but like we have too many people on the other days. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. I wish they wouldn't have brought it up then, because I got my hopes up, because I kind of had that impression to begin with. But and some of the stuff that they said makes sense. Like I need to see a doctor about my stomach. It's really bad. But just that the other piece of feedback did not feel okay. Did not feel fair. I think I'm just about happy with this hat. I should stop like micro managing it. Anyway. Let me see. Pretty sure Lethal Company is not safe for work. In terms of gore, it's definitely like a little on the heavier side. But as long as people understand the content warnings on it, then it's a little better. But I feel like I'm more sensitive about not safe for work in the sense of just like sus stuff. You know what I mean? Like gore feels a little different. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Like if it was like dismemberment or like torture or something like that, or something like really like in depth, something that like evokes like a very discomforted response, like that is like stuff not safe for work gore that I'd be like, okay, we need to bring it back a little. But yeah. But Dorel, I guess you're not the only one who's been struggling with work stuff and not wanting to look for a new one. It's depressing! Like, you send out how many resumes, and like, they can't even be bothered with all this AI stuff. They can use it to grade your perfectly good resume and toss it in the trash. But they can't be bothered to send back an email saying, sorry, we appreciate you applying, but we're looking at other candidates right now. Like, it's really not that hard to set up an automated email. If you have the time to, like, do, like, set up the freaking AI. I'm sorry. I hate AI. The generative AI. And you need to stop putting bots in charge of grading human beings. Because honestly, I still cannot believe that one just in completely different thing with the veterinarian job, receptionist job I applied for. Apply on the job website the way I'm supposed to do it. Boom. Sorry, you're not what we're looking for. Send them an email with the same exact information. You're perfect. Come in for an interview. Huh? Like, come on. The more I talk about her, the more you want to talk to your mom about how what you do is impressive. Yeah, that I don't I don't know if she's just gonna be like, oh, they're biased, probably, but I guess it would be nice to figure out a good way to explain just exactly how significant it is. Because maybe it's like kind of like sports. Like, I don't understand why people don't like sports, right? Even if you explain it to me, I probably still don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't agree. And like, sure. But I still respect that some people like go buck wild over sports stuff, right? But the fact that that is an acceptable career path, whereas streaming just feels like, oh, you're that kid that sits in their mom's basement just playing on the computer all day. Oh, it's no. And I have 2 hydrates. Let me just do those real quick. Thank you. Yeah, with that few hours, how am I supposed to be memorizing all of these dental codes? Like, I even know the basics, but when you literally throw a new one at me every day, and it looks kind of close to this one, but it's not exactly that one, and the handwriting, I can't tell if that's a crossed out letter that's not important, or something that's just scribbled a particular way, whether it's a symbol, like, I don't know. I can't read that. And you talk so fast while you're talking to the patient, like, I can't keep up. And I haven't had my hearing aid in the past couple days, weeks now, yeah, like 2 weeks, because I had an ear infection, and I haven't worn it since because I need to get it cleaned. So I've been having trouble with the hearing too, and it's crazy. I did 1 hydrate, right? I'll do another one now. Oh. There we go. Just cute robots? Oh yeah, for sure, just cute robots. No cursed dolls. No things shooting at you. No holding your friends over an endless abyss or throwing them into the endless abyss, right? Have a panel where it's just me and my mom taking questions from chat. I considered that, but I really don't want it turning into an argument. I'm really afraid of it turning into an argument. I don't want to have you guys sit through one of our arguments because I will end up crying, like almost 100%. I don't want to cry on stream. I want to have fun on stream, so I don't know if that's really a good idea. Yeah. Anyway, having a passion is cool. Dissing on someone's passion is not. This is what I feel like is an important thing. Like, whenever I ask my mom about her passion, and like this goes for a lot of like adults that I talk to in general, like adults. So many of them are so locked into their job and just living day to day, and when you ask them what their passion is, usually the answer is something along the lines of, oh, I don't really have one. I don't really take it seriously. And it just has the same energy as like, I gave up on it. And I don't... What? Why? What? I get, like, for some of it, it's a matter of just not having the time. And that's like, okay, that sucks, but, like, there's nothing you can do about that. I'm trying to change the window here, sorry. Why am I apologizing? Anyway, but the fact that there's no passion, and then when I come up and I'm like, I have a passion and I want to make this a thing that I do, and I'm constantly told just how slim my chances are, that I need to cut back and focus on reality. Like, I'll agree to some extent that I do need to get a job so I can start covering my bases, and not a job that only lets me work 2 days a week. But it still hurts every time, because it just genuinely feels like they don't think it has the potential. Where is Unity? No. Where is it? I can't find the program I want to use. This one? No, it's not it. Anyway, I'm still looking for it. With applying, there are also just hidden requirements, which may or may not include specific gender, race, yeah, sometimes you're just prejudiced. And sometimes it's a matter of like, oh, you have a Spanish last name, oh, you probably know Spanish, we're gonna hire you because we know how we have a lot of Spanish clients, and if we don't have somebody who knows multiple languages, it might put us in a pickle because it's a very Spanish area, for example, right? But it's not fair if it's not something that's listed, and if you have a skill like an additional language, you need to be compensated for it. And, you know, it's just a sneaky way to get around it, I feel like, you know? Where's my window? I need my window. My Unity window. Where's my Unity window? Mod project, please. Please. Please! I got the Warudo window, Warudo client, Explorer, Unity. I don't get it. I don't see it. This is why I should have two different. Hold on, let me change this one. This one? Let me try that. There it is. Okay, well, I found it. Anyway, actually, I don't just play games on the computer. I try and say that and she'll just interrupt me with, like, numbers and stuff. Like, it's still not realistic. Yeah, no more crying. No more crying on stream if I can avoid it. Consider just holding Friends Over the Abyss is included in Just Cute Robots, perhaps. You know, if you guys reach that last benchmark, I will put it on the list if you so desire. I will consider it. I guess. Yeah, let me see. What about doing a compilation video of VTubers and content creators in the Hightailers circle, just saying how much it affected their success or streaming? Honestly, I don't feel like I'm that big yet, where I've had as much impact as would impress her. She kind of asks me, oh, then like how many people are signing up for your coaching sessions? How many people show up to stream? Like, you have all these followers, but how many of them actually show up to stream? And like, I agree, it really matters. It means a lot when people actually show up. Because I don't care about the number. 1,000 followers, it doesn't matter. You know what matters? You guys here and are talking to me and having a conversation. This is meaningful. Numbers are not meaningful. This. And hi, Outer. Kind of like the birthday wish compilation. That that might be interesting, but maybe a little bit later down the road when I have a little bit more to show for what I do. It's all about the connections. Yeah, I need to work on that. I really need to work on that. Wait, where's my file? My file is gone. And I know I say all of these things like I don't think they believe in this. They have at times, though, both my parents shown just understanding for things I didn't think they really had understanding for. Like, how do I explain that? I don't know how to explain it, but just generally, like, they are trying. It's just not something I don't think they understand or believe has the potential or enough of a chance for it to be a potential thing I can, like, rely on. The Kishi number go up? Eh? Whatever. Honestly, numbers going up doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But the closer I can get to living off of it, because I know if there are more people watching, usually that means there's more people to talk to, which is fun. But it also means more people are watching ads, or more people might want to subscribe because they know I exist, which is one of the hardest things I'm facing right now, is people don't know I exist. And if you don't know I exist, you can't come watch me. So there is that. And then it can build from there. And I really don't like focusing on the money aspect of it, because it's hard. And I feel like whenever I even when I'm promoting something with like rewards, like the Leave the Company stuff, I still feel bad, because I'm essentially like begging for money. And like, I don't want to do that. I want to live off of this somehow. But it's a very odd dilemma. I do like money because I can commission cool people, I can pay artists, and it's awesome. But asking for money, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Even when I have like goals and rewards and stuff, I kind of want to do those things too anyway. Most of the time, not the horror game one. That's for you guys though, so I feel a little less guilty, but you know what I mean? Well, let me see, there's a big message here. Hold on, let me see. Mahal, you gave up on something you spent a greater chunk of your life working towards, had some serious identity issues. Couldn't think of anything else to go into. It's pretty dangerous to let go of something big like a dream or passion. Definitely something that should be taken with time, as it's such a big decision, but it can also be a pretty heavy weight to have to carry around if you get discouraged enough to the point that it's a label with nothing to show for it. Yeah, that's high-key also what I'm worried about, so I understand where you're coming from. But, yeah. You'll introduce me to all kinds of people eventually. I would love to meet them. If they're as lovely as you, I'm in for a good time. Doesn't matter until it pays the bills. That's how my parents see it. Yeah. But the fact that I'm able to earn anything just simply doing like cool things. I got a hat! Guys, I have a hat! I did a cool thing! Unfortunately, nobody asked me to make the hat. I just wanted to make the hat. But if you guys want to come see me make the hat and you can sit through a couple ads, or you feel like paying for a subscription so you don't have to deal with them, then I get to pay the bill a little bit. And I think that works out. Yeah. Perhaps. I hope it's not too much to ask. But I do wanna grow. And I do wanna make this into something that can at least like feed back into itself. So I don't have to like keep pulling out of my own savings to do something super cool. You know what I mean? So like the Leave the Company, the fact that y'all pulled together, especially the crazy ones, like I can't, no, you gotta chill. We gotta like band together so y'all don't have to bear, like some of you bear this incredible weight. You're crazy. Don't do that. So anyway, just being able to have it feed back into itself would be absolutely lovely. That way I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? I can focus on it, but not have to worry about it like going under and having to constantly supplement it. Because if I don't have time to do something, right now, if I don't have time to do something, it doesn't get done. It doesn't happen. It simply just doesn't happen. There are so... If y'all saw the planning, we have like a whole dedicated space to project planning in the Hightailor Circle. Not everybody can see it because you have to be a helper. You have to be a helper to see it. You have to apply for these things. But we have so many ideas, and it's just a matter of gathering people who can do these things. And I can do a lot of them. I'm very proud I can say that. I can do a lot of them, but I'm only one person. So when it comes to doing all of them at the level that I want to do them, it's really hard. And usually doesn't happen. Or it takes forever. like this stuff I've been working on. Let me show you the other ones. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not keeping this a secret anymore. I'm just proud of it. I want to show it off. There's one thing I will keep secret, and that'll be it. You guys will have to come for that, because there's still a secret I haven't said. And I won't say it. Not until stream. But the only thing I will say is a hint. It's not 3D. But it's still really cool. And I'm too excited about 3 to keep this a secret. Anyway, let's put these on. I want to see how they look with the hat. Oh my goodness! This is so cool. Let me see. Actually, wait. If I turn down the lights... Whoops. This lighting thing never works right away. I just have to finagle it. But, hey, yeah, that's the desired effect. Yeah. Oh, it looks really nice when I put it, like, the brim down a lot. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Let me just catch up with chat. Oh, Icky's here! Hi, Icky! Hello, how are you? Do people love hat? Yes, indeed. I'm very happy to hear that. You've scared friends when you describe some of the people you know or have talked to in the past? What? Secret celebrity Dorel? Or at least secret celebrity knower. The knower. But there are quite a few people you know to get along well with. Ooh, when do I get to meet them? Where are they? Didn't I already spoil? YouTube is a whole other beast. YouTube, I am absolutely crazy. And I will say today is a little different. Usually I'm not this crazy and like just doing whatever I want and talking whatever. Like I will get so off track this stream. I don't care. I'll talk about whatever I want to talk about. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to turn my game lighting. Oh, I had to set up the blueprint. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, I did. I know. The whiskers and the hat remind you of something. Totally not from a game or anything. Trust. Yeah, nothing to worry about. We can actually set up collab with them. Scheduling the bane of the VTuber existence. Time zones. Puss in Boots vibes? Yeah, I guess I can see it. Anyway, back to the hat. I don't know where I put this file. I'm actually gonna go insane though, because my nose is itching like crazy and I don't know why. I'm gonna move this over here for a second. I cannot find it. Should be called... I don't know where it went. I don't know where it is. Huh. Let's see. What if I look for it in the folder? If I look up... Was it hat? Oops. Can I find the hat? Hat. Did I not export it? Maybe I didn't export. You know what? You know what I've been having trouble with? I haven't exported it. That explains it. Man. Technically, indirectly have connections with VShoujo. Talked with a few partner streamers. In fact, one partner you've actually known since before they became partner. She raided into you one time. Oh wow. Wait, that's awesome. Also, hi Kamikaze! With the void hat. Yeah, I gotta work on the shaders. It's a little dark. You actually looked it up? It's most likely allergies. For real? I didn't think I had allergies. But what am I allergic to? I don't know. It only happens at my computer, really. Like when I'm streaming. Could be dry air. You know what? I guess it's time for the lotion. I'm gonna break out the lotion, I guess. Oh, circuit ATM? Wait, what do you mean ATM? What are you doing? What do they do to you? I put the lotion on the tip of my nose and I'm gonna see what happens. Allergic to the technology? You know what, Nico? Thank you, Dr. Nico. That's an excellent diagnosis. I think you nailed it. I hate technology. Oh. It was lotion. Wait, what? In the breaking phase? What? Expecting to spend a couple hours since breaking 1 is all you need for 100. Are you talking about coding? You broke 3? Well, congrats. You demolished them. Oh my goodness. Wait, how do I apply modifiers again? I have the modifier here. How do I apply it? Can you apply the modifier? Just apply the modifier, please. Can you apply a modifier? I want you to apply the modifier. Can you? Please apply the modifier. Where's the button for it? I know I'm not crazy. It's usually just a button there that says apply modifier. But I'm not seeing it. I don't understand. Wait, I can go back to Blender because I'm still working in Blender. This is Blender. I don't. Where's the apply? Where's the apply modifier button? Oh, let's catch up. Technology sucks and you hate it, but you have to fix a printer on PC that must have antivirus suite or you're gonna go insane. Oh. Good luck with the printer result. I don't have any advice for printer. Unfortunately. You're lucky you think you ever thought yours? I mean, you made it really complicated from what I saw. Control A on the modifier? Like this? Whoa! Wait, how did I do it before though? I didn't know that was a thing. Also, thank you, Bucky. Huh. Oh, you fixed it already. Am I gonna go insane if it breaks again? Oh, okay. Well, I hope for your sake that it does not, in fact, break again. That would be awful. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna apply it and call it a day. Just gonna make sure all transforms and all rotations and scale are applied. The origin is where I want it to be. File, save, file, export as FBX. And I rename it a better name and export it. It should have the same settings, right? I didn't read, so I don't know actually. Export FBX, is it all? Okay, it's already set. Cool. Calm. I am calm. Oh, so very calm. No stress. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. And out. Okay. Hack. I need Nico. What about one shot? There we go. I drag it in. I do the thing. Make. Redirect. Legacy. Apply. I put it in. And delete. Wait. Yeah, delete the old prop. I'll leave the old hat just because. Why you ask? I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm gonna unlock this shader. Adjust the outline. That's much better. Alrighty. Keep calm and blender on. Just angry, honestly, at this point. Yeah, I'm just angry a lot of the time. It's just frustrating, you know? I don't want to be angry, and being angry is not fun. But usually as long as there's people around who are okay with helping a little bit sometimes whenever I get stuck in a what do they call it, the bogey hole. I'm usually okay, but I kind of go insane if I have to do it alone. I really don't like doing things alone. It sucks. So anyway, significant people didn't even bother to encrypt anything, and that was a major topic of the class. I mean, why bother? You can just use the AI to write it, right? It can totally do encryption. And then you can tell the AI to break the encryption. Easy peasy. You win, right? Let me see. Prefab? No. Prefab? Unpack. There we go. I should have done that before adding the collider, but whatever. Alright. And I change this to prop. And I'm going to build the mod. I locked the shader. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's building. Fred Vessel, you have a. Wait, is somebody stole your marbles? Wait, what do you mean? You're not losing your marbles, are ya? Okay. Angie is fun if you have stuff to kick. Maybe for you. I don't like kicking things though. Yeah. Usually the things that make me angry is my computer. I can't kick the computer. That's not a good idea. I think I would cry immediately. Not good. Not good. Okay, wait, I found it. And then I gotta go to Warudo and try it out. I go to prop. Open the prop folder. Stick in the new hat. Replace the file in the destination. And then it should update once I do that. And let's take a look, shall we? I'm gonna do this in the light though. Alrighty. Oops. Should probably use this camera instead. Hello! Let's see how much ear space we have now. Alright, testing, ready? It still clips a little. I think it's a lot better. I'll push it a little bit more. But that, I think that one's perfect. It's perfect. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, and I'm surprised it makes me angry. Yeah, yeah. You can say that from experience there are some things that if you kick, the fear of breaking and consequences of such a, evaporate instantly any fun associated. And every PC will make you crazy the moment you don't use it or just open the email. Nah, Nico. I think it's a pretty universal skill issue. And Thumbtack, you don't like kicking concrete walls? I concur. Ouch. I know that some people benefit, like, you know, do you know the, what are they called? What are those rooms called where you can just break stuff? Like a rage room or something? I forgot. What are they called? What are they called? Does anybody know? What are they called? Do you know? Do you know? Oh, it's calibrating. It's calibrating to like go up and down. I wanna just be. Let me be. I wanna be close. Not that close. I'll be here. Yeah, I like it here. Ba-bam! But now I can be here. I can be sneaky. You can't see me. You see me? No, you don't. You see me? No, you don't. You don't see nothing. Nothing. Okay, they are rage rooms. Okay. Concrete walls are the best. Alright, Nico, have fun. I think you're crazy. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm gonna rush downstairs real quick to get something. I'll be right back. So just hang in there, y'all. I'll be back. I'm gonna do a little bit more touch up with this side of the hat to see if I can remove the clipping entirely. But this is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, what's going on over here? What are you doing? Who started this? Mako! You can stop now, I'm back. Nico, I don't believe you. I see the evidence, and it is not in the favor of that fact. I am gonna actually, like, just chat for a bit. My finger did not feel so great, so I just quickly went to go get, some treatment for it. So I'm gonna let it sit in the treatment for a bit. And I can't use that hand because that's my dominant hand, and I kind of need that to move the mouse. So I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. No arson. No. I mean, if somebody wants to make stuff for the hearth, I mean, Dorel's been feeding the hearth. But so far, they've been the only one. Chat and the just chatting stream? I'm sorry, I know it's a crime. I'm actually like a little shocked at how well this is coming along. This hat, I'm really happy. And look, you can see the outline now. The outline is nice and dark. Like, it actually matches the hat and it's not this bright orange color. But that's really nice. Arson is fun if it's done legally. Who gave you permission? Belle's not here! And I can't wait to put the texture on, because, okay, not gonna lie, I keep saying, oh, I'll put texture on and it'll be so different. High key, it is not very much different, at all. Like, at all. But, it's enough, in my opinion. So. Somebody drag Val so we can commit arson? Nah, he's probably asleep. Nah, actually, I do think he's asleep. Hold on. He's my non-dominant hands. It's gonna take me a bit to check, but yeah, he's gone. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Go back to OBS. There we go. Illegal arson is even more fun. Man, what is this, Breaking Bad? What was that quote? Like, things feel like, you know, reverse psychology is like, don't do it, and you want to do it more. Like, there's like a certain allure to like illegal activities, and as long as we're joking about it, it's like, it's chill. But when it's like real, it's like, oh, okay, alright. But anyway, I haven't finished that show. Content warning. Lots of stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the list here. It's too much. But the cinematography is great. I will say that. I think actually when I was doing a screenwriting class, the professor actually showed us the opening scene. So. Oh, Bucky, you didn't see? What are you talking about? You see whiskers? I don't know what you're talking about. Use reverse psychology to troll people who reverse psychology you? I see. No, Mako, don't reverse psychology that. That's me trying to look out for you. You already spent too much. You could buy like a new chair or like a stream deck or something with that. Don't go frittering it away like that. That's too much. A little bit. I'll take a little bit. I'll be happy. I'll say thank you for that. But like, don't make me bang you. Take care of yourself. like that's what I thought too. It kind of looks like Axolotl. Oh, you see that when it go back and forth? It's like they're clapping their hands. No, looking at spend more, you have immortal possessions. No! You know, that reminds me of that one meme. You know, it's like, how's it go? But the last one is like, forfeit all. Oh, what are hands for? Why do we have hands? There are many reasons. Pat the blank. Hold the blank. Cherish the blank. Forfeit all mortal possessions to the blank. That's what that reminds me of. You love axolotls? W taste. Bean. I only said you're true, but stop. Stop. Not Mako. Maybe somebody else. Maybe somebody else who hasn't spent so freaking much. Not Mako. Gotta grab this. Sorry, doing a little self-care here. No, wait, I'm not sorry. Thank you for being patient with me while I do my self-care. Because honestly, when it comes to like little injuries and stuff, I'm kind of cautious, because one time I came very close to like losing something important on my hand. So I'm very careful about infection stuff. If you ever have a cut or anything, get on that bacitracin. Make sure you wash it at least. Like, just be responsible. Take it from me. It's not worth the consequences. Content warning. I don't wanna like make anybody uncomfortable, because it is a little uncomfortable. Like, just don't listen for the next 3 seconds, yeah? 3, 2, 1, go. I almost lost a fingernail, and I had to be on medication to help fight the stuff that was going on. No good. So just be very careful. Yeah. And I noticed, I have a very bad habit of messing with my cuticles, so I often have to take some time to disinfect things. Anyway. Sourdough making was a dangerous oh, you bet it's a dangerous hobby. Goodness freaking gracious, are you gonna share? You know what you can always do if you have too much, if you make too much? Bet the neighbors are hungry, make some friends. Though I do understand the desire to hoard it all for yourself. Cause that's good stuff. Okay. Anyway, almost done. I got this tab, I can close this now. I found it. All your neighbors are old people. Old people can be cool. Don't underestimate them. One of Belle's relatives is a little older, so I was like, I wonder what they would be into, right? And they were talking to Belle about, oh, I gotta get back into Pokemon Go. I was like, huh? Did you say Pokemon Go? You know, because like a lot of the time trying to get older people to appreciate like the newer generation stuff. Oh, you on your smartphones and all you're stuck in your technology on the internet and you're stuck and you're addicted. And these video games are causing violence, you know, all that nonsense. But like, nah, not all old people are crazy. It gets harder as you age, of course, because stuff starts slowing down. It's just how the brain works. But they can still be really cool. And honestly, if you ask them for stories, oh my gosh, they have the tea. They've been alive, they've seen some stuff, man. Ask them. You learn a couple of things. And sometimes I will say, times change. So some of the stuff that they might believe or terminology they might use might be a little out of date. It may be a little insensitive to some of the issues that happen nowadays. But you just do your best to, first of all, if they're related to you, love them for who they are. But as long as they got the right idea, like, just leave them be, you know? If they're hurting people, obviously, like, you can't do that. You can't do that. But if they get it, they get it, you know? Old people have cool stories and wisdom. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. Yes. I'm trying to think of the craziest story I heard from like an old person just passing on the wisdom. Because honestly, if you think about it, like, what's the coolest thing you can really do? Wait. Philosophy time. Chat, what's the meaning of life? What do you think? I have an answer and I want to hear yours. So I think I know a little bit. I think I know. But I wonder what y'all's opinion is. I know this is a hard question. It's one we've been struggling with. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? I think you can now. I had to restart the audio engine. I don't have any audio playing in my headphones, but my headphones are the hardware device I'm using. So it died and the sound program decided, hey, let's just not make sound altogether. We're not gonna take sound either. You change your answer to crackle. I'm sticking with your first one. I like your first one. Thank you guys for letting me know about the tech issue. Fixed now. Yippee! Okay. The universe does not want us to know the meaning of life. Yeah, I think I know why. Because the universe doesn't care. The universe is just gonna be. So, it's up to us. And as humans, we're just silly little guys. We kind of do whatever looks cool, whatever looks interesting, whatever makes it easier to live. So, I'd argue, given that there's no meaning of life, particularly, there's no, like, goal that the universe says, you must do this thing. The first thing is to live. If you're dead, you can't do anything. So that's step one. And to go into a little bit of a heavier side of that, if things get really, really hard, taking your life is an end. It is an end. You cannot reverse something like that. And the thing about it is, like, maybe life completely and utterly sucked at that point. And it literally, like, was absolutely the worst. And arguably, like, just completely awful. If you end your life, you deny yourself the possibility of a brighter future. Like, yes, it might not all be bright after that. Yes, it might even be worse after that. But the point is, if you don't live, you don't get to see any possibility of anything. Because you're not alive! So first meaning of life is to live. Open that possibility for yourself to do all the things that can happen. And then, second, given that the universe has not ordained us with some divine mission, you give yourself one. And so I would argue the meaning of life is to do whatever it is that makes you feel fulfilled and happy. What do y'all think? Change it to the second is the better one. Static? I don't like static, man. Maybe that's your meaning of life, but I disagree. Mako, you say to learn in a broad sense. Learn all you can about whatever you want. That's nice. Learning is interesting. Learning is this weird space between knowing and not knowing. you know the thing, or you know the premise of the thing that you're interested in, and you might understand some core concept, basic concepts about it, but you don't know everything, or you might not even know a lot about it. So learning is a really interesting concept in and of itself. Also, next, hi, how are you? Unless you're religious, then you have one purpose, and it's stated in your funny book of choice. I mean, well, I think that goes back to maybe if I think you're talking about what I think you're talking about, life. If you're able to live, that's cool for you. But as a species, like, you need to pass on to the next generation that life. So I guess that's a part of it. And honestly, in this day and age, a lot of people are like trying to decide what's best for them. Like, currently in this economy, and never have I ever wanted to have a kid. I feel like it's like there are all these kids out there that are just out there already, you know? Like, I would want to adopt. And then you give an opportunity to somebody to see things the way that you see them, and hopefully give them the best possible future that they can have. So in terms of passing on things to life, you know what I mean? That I think just literally doing that in any way possible, whether that is to your child, whether that is to somebody you mentor, somebody you pass on the street, you just give them a bit of wisdom. I think that's part of positive chaos, honestly. It's just, you know, something cool, something that makes your life a little better, a little more interesting, a little more fulfilling. You go and you share that with somebody else, and then they can do that. And they can do it for other people. And then a whole bunch of people are living happier. And when more people live happy, you know, the more they have the opportunity, they have the room to care about others and help them get to where they want to get. Because as humans, and some of us may argue that we don't care, but innately we are social creatures. You know how you always go looking for approval for somebody, like, oh, look at this thing I did. Or you're just proud of something and then you want to go show somebody. That's just a very human thing, you know? And I really like it when you can actually, like, take that energy and support that energy, and then they take that and they double it. They just do something else. And sometimes it's all it takes is a kind word, a valid, honest criticism, constructive criticism rather, is probably the best thing. In terms of as far as criticism goes, just anything that will help somebody feel better about who they are, help them improve who they are, how they are, whatever it is, you know? Yeah, and it's sad seeing how many kids are in the system. And I know for some people it's like, oh, I want a mini me. It's like, I guess, yeah, I can see that. And it's kind of amazing. Exactly how much effort goes into bringing another life into the world. But I really do think that there needs to be a little less focus on just encouraging people to follow the status quo of, oh, you grow up, you get married, and you have a family. You'll be happy. Like, that's nice, and for a lot of people that seems to work out, at least from what I know, but you can't just say that, you know, that's everybody's form of happiness, right? There are gonna be people who are different, right? Which impression did I do? Wait, what? Wait. What accent did I do? That's why you join cults to break in the system. A VTuber cult with cool robes. Yeah. you don't need to grow up and get married and have a kid to be happy necessarily. If you find joy in other things, don't let the world tell you that you need to follow the status quo if you don't want to. Right? Of course, I will say some things change. Like, you know what I thought? Before meeting Vel, I was like, I'm gonna be that crazy old cat lady, married to nobody, literally the cryptid of of the block. And I just have all these cats because I love cats. I love a fur baby. They're amazing. I love them. They'll change my mind. And now I would like to live with somebody. I think that's cool. But I don't know for the rest of it, right? It's all a journey. You know what I mean? And I just don't like how much it's forced. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather make up these decisions for myself. But you see it in media, you see it in movies, you see it in comics, you see it everywhere, and it just seems so normal, and like you're weird if you don't. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, go married people, go families, people who raise kids. You're incredible. I don't know how the heck you do that. But let's not diss on the people who, for them, that's not an ideal life. You know? We need a kid to extend the cult. I mean, you could adopt one. Maybe, but I don't know. I prefer to do other things, like take care of a cat. Not letting that part go. Yeah, my vision was I didn't need anybody, though. I'd just be the crazy old cat lady. But, you know, I kind of like Bill. He's pretty cool. I don't think it'd be too bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway. I don't want to get too personal, because that's like my own opinions, but I just wish, in general, society took status quo a little less like law of the land. You know. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make here. Yeah. Because again, it might be what's quote-unquote normal. It might be what works for 90, 95, 99% of people. But it doesn't mean it's for everyone. You know? Yeah, I don't feel like those people should be punished or made to feel strange for their choices either. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm done treating my finger now. Ugh. I'm gonna go back to 3D modeling. What is this? Triple antibiotic. I love this stuff. The cake isn't a lie? No, the cake isn't a lie. If the cake is a lie, I will cry. Sometimes I say to him, was like, I don't know. You gotta be like imaginary. I'm schizophrenic or something. He's so cool. The cake is okay. For anyone who doesn't understand, Vel is cake. Velvet cake. Yeah, he just really likes the idea of the cake for his username because he's a huge Portal nerd. I love that. So anyway, he loves Portal, so he is cake. Yeah. Okay, my finger feels a lot better now. I can go back to work. Yeah. Okie dokie. I don't know why, but ah! And my finger just all of a sudden, and it was helping during stream. It just felt really uncomfortable. They like the cake here. Yeah, he's awesome. Okay, I gotta go to blender. I put my brain in the blender and I blend it all up. I gotta move the vertices a little bit more. I don't want to move the vertices. Let me double check the hat. Hold on. Nay. Open blender and just immediately greeted with screams. That sounds about right. Yep. Yeah, I need to move back a lot further back. What if I did... Wait. Proportional editing. Woo! Let me see if this works. I'm kind of scared. I don't think it's gonna work, y'all. Okay. So I have the thing. I go here. Oops. Here. It worked. I think? Wait, it actually looks clean. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Did I add a triangle somewhere? Oh, hi! They call you Cyan? I was always confused at what to call you, but hi! But it looks very different. I don't know what you're talking about, man. It's very like, oh, you're right. I'll do the texturing and the UV mapping and everything another day. But I want to test if this shape works. Oh, shoob! You know what I forgot? I forgot that I applied the mirror modifier, meaning I have to delete half the hat. Then put it back after I make all the desired adjustments. Why did this get deleted? Why are you alive? Perish! Vertices. Cyan is fine. Okay, cool. I don't know if I asked that already, but yeah. Thank you for reminding me. And let's see. Arma Fuka's here. Hi, Fuka. Shouldn't be staying up. Oh, get out of here. Yo, go rest. I hope you feel better though. Good vibes. Go to bed. Okay. That should be enough for the ear hole, I think. Don't normally see me streaming at this hour. Asked the last time when the stream ended. I was probably really iffy. That makes sense. Now that you said it twice, so I should remember. Hopefully. Bye! Get out! We love you! Get out! Go! I get the mirror modifier. Where's the mirror modifier? There it is. There we go. Oh, that's why it's freaking triangle. What explains a lot. Alright then. Alright. Just... Oh, no, let's turn off the proportional editing. Ah! What's going on? Oh. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. There you go. And move that like that. Something's off. Something doesn't feel. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Me. Delete. Dissolve the edge. Oh yes. Yes, that's nice. That's nice indeed. I like that. Yeah. Okay. These two still feel caved in. And that part of the hat looks really weird. Is it just shiny? Is it like messed up? I don't know. I don't know. No, the faces are okay. Oh, I turned it off. I just need to get rid of face orientation. Okay. Okay. Focus. Focus! Maybe this one is too far out. Mayhap. Didn't really help. Maybe it'll look fine later. Maybe. Mayhaps. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna file, export, FBX. This is the third one. Export, and then I'll go into Unity. I'll do that. Wait. That, and then Unity, and then the third hat. Trial number 3. It is. You guys can probably hear me getting tired. Why didn't it drag in? Drag it in. There we go. There we go. There's the third hat. Okay. Oh, the axis conversion is baked already. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, everything's done already. Why is that? Let's just wait. What? Oh, I forgot to do something. What did I forget to? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I gotta go back to Blender for this one. Blender, thank you. Scared me. And the what? There's a what? What? Huh? Oh, circus on what? Oh, okay. Wait. If you have a stomachache, that's probably not the best idea, but otherwise, it sounds mostly okay. No? Proportional. Let's move this out a little. Oh. Turn it off. No, turn it off. Yeah. Okay. makes it feel a little bit more natural. I would say, Nico, if you're not feeling well, get some rest. I might be taking some rest too because my finger still hurts a little bit. I wanna finish. I'll apply the modifier. Yeah, and everything is set. And I just go File, Export. This is try number 4. So I export. But you said you're sick. What am I supposed to assume here, Nico? What's going on? I'm actually gonna save this also before it crashes on me. Okay, phew! Oh! So you're not sick. The circus is sick. Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I'm winding down. I'm gonna do this thing, and then I win. Punctuation. Yeah, some punctuation in better spots probably would have helped. Okay, now I apply all the import. Okay, it's still not. Why is it a box? It should not be a box. Oh, I see why. I didn't select it. I'll export it again. File, export, FBX. Trial number 5. Alright. Where is it? Where are you? Okay, found it. Get rid of this one. This one doesn't work. Delete it! Cast it into the fire! Okay, I'm gonna go here, here. Apply. Materials. Do the thing. Apply. Drag it in. Give it a box collider. Edit the box collider so it's not so tall. I got edit the box collider. There we go. Okay. Why is it going all funky? Why are my frames dropping? What's going on? Unpack. Drag. Delete the old prop. Name the new prop. Export the mod. Warudo. Build mod. The shader is locked. Yeah. You ate all the punctuation. Ah, crikey. Okay. Wait. Alright, now it's trial time. We get to whoa. Computer, what's going on? Why are you at 93 degrees? Who hurt you? Hold on, I'm gonna check my task manager. What's going on? CPU. Who's eating your CPU? What? Oh, you know what I'm gonna kill? The wallpaper. There we go. That should help a little bit, I think. Most likely. We'll see. Hopefully the lag stops a little bit. I forgot that was running. Yo, Nico, comma. Nico, comma. What if you just typed out your punctuation like this, exclamation point? I don't like that, Mako. Blender is running 50 extra versions of Blender in the background. You know what? I would not be surprised. I think I should close. I will close Google Chrome as well. Oh, 77. Whoa! I closed the background app, like the one that makes my wallpaper go with the Venti wallpaper. I have to use a different app because it's like an app that Hoyo made. But I closed that and my computer went from chugging at 93 degrees to 78. 78, not 93. I'm wondering why it's... Yeah. I don't know, no wallpaper engine thing should ever take that much. It's not even playing music or anything. It's looping the same video over and over. That's all. What are you doing? Okay, I also need to find my... Where's... One shot. There we go. And then... I need the Warudo folder. Yeah, there we go. And... One shot. Drag it. Place. Yeah. Funny dot end sentence will not use tech. Man. Mako, what have you done? What have you done? I can't, I'm not reading that. Okay, well, time to test new hat. It's a new hat now. Wait, why does this feel worse than before? Is it just me or is it... Am I crazy? Oh, live wallpapers are tellable on your PC? Really? Wait, what? Why? Oh, this can go really far back. Dang. Oh, you know why? Okay, you know why why I'm thinking I'm crazy? This is just side mouth, ready? So I'm literally just going like this. Right? That's what I'm using to test here. Fine, it's fine. Works fine. Look at that. You know what the problem is? If I do... See that? And then on top of it, ready? Brow down. I think this is fine. I think it's fine. I don't think I want to open that any more than I already have. This is a pretty good margin, I think. I could honestly bring never mind, that gets kind of close. I think I did it. I think this is the hat. Yeah. Now I only have 2 more props. One difficult, one super uber easy. So, yeah. And then I get to play the Vici game. This is why it takes me forever to do things, y'all. I spend time doing crazy stuff like this. Instead of playing the Vici game. And you know what the funny thing is? If you haven't already guessed what the game is, I'm still not gonna, like, say it, I guess. But it's only a 4-hour long game. Anyway, let's see. Kill Fox Heal. I don't know. That's a little mixed messages, but I'm gonna call you Heal Fox. Welcome to the High Jailer Circle. Thanks for the follow. Anyway, how large do I want to make the ear holes before it looks like? Yeah, that's kind of what the concern was. I think it looks pretty cool though. So we're avoiding that look. I think so far successfully. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, any more and it's gonna look strange, methinks. Probably. Deciding on the hat, like how people choose wedding dresses. Honestly. Yeah. I did that. I did that to myself, but like, it was worth it though. It was worth it. I'm so happy. This is awesome. I'm very happy. Scared a little bit mayhaps. So anyway, does anybody know what the last two props are? Anyone want to guess what the last two props are? I can grab chat. Me at the next person who uses words as punctuation instead of punctuation. Hello, Polar. How are you? Welcome on in. First time chat. Please be monoclonal. Hold on. Ready? I didn't go anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. I got the whole disguise actually now. This is crazy. Ready? What? It's like peekaboo. You know how like infants don't have the depth perceptions? It's the same thing with the silly goofy goggles, the glasses. Oh. Yeah. Also, I cubed. Yeah, just peekaboo. Anyway, I will work on texturing this hat another time. I'm gonna save Blender before A, it crashes, or B, I forget, because both are very likely events. I can close that now. Same with Unity. I'm going to delete all of the older hat editor. Wait, which one's the right one? Uh-oh. Okay, no, wait, I got it. It's okay. Yeah. It's like the same energy as Gonpachiro Kamaboko. Tanjiro Kamado. Or Kamado Tanjiro. Delete all of them for max funny. Oh, maybe that's max funny for you, but I will explode. Polar Games Studio, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Hightailor Circle. I hope you enjoy your stay. Today is a silly, goofy stream. I did not expect it to go for as long as it has. I need to get up early tomorrow morning, so, this is where I'll leave y'all. But I do have some announcements. And anybody who hasn't been here before, I'm sorry you guys came at, like, the very end of stream, unfortunately. But I do have to get up pretty early in the morning, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm a little bit responsible. I think you came into Peekaboo as well as you saw weight painting on a certain hat. Yeah, I'll get to that one day. Haha, weight painting. Huh? Huh? What? What's going on? Maho, thank you for the gifted subs. Holy moly. Samuel, Red Vessel, Banshee, Deadpool. Who's I don't know. Wait, Deadpool's still here? Guavinity, Cubed, Nex, Verifex, Sebs, and Nico. Make sure y'all say thank you. Master's here too. Thank you for the high tier team. Let me do that. Let me do that before I sleep. Oh my goodness. what dreams were and what they will be may have let go of what you once held, but hope stick to what we enjoy and love. Thank you for that. And I hope at some point, even if just a little, that you dabble in whatever it is that you let go of. Because if you still love it, then I don't think you should deprive yourself of it. You know? You do that too. I'm gonna run through the announcements so I can go to bed, but thank you again. I ordered the Vive tracker because I found a bunch of old gift cards that don't expire. Yippee! And I forgot the pop, so there we go. It's 10 random homies get gifts. You had a lot of people who are regulars here, so I'm sure that it'll be nice for them to have that, not have to sit through all the ads. Let me see, I'm just deleting all these extra files, holy moly. Should do that later. I finished those, so it's fine. Anyway, so I bought the Vive tracker. Unfortunately, it decided to, oh my goodness. Gotta stop distracting me! Terrell, thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You got like 5 gift cards that don't expire. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. But okay, so I mentioned this earlier this stream. So I ordered the Vive tracker so I can finally do that showcase and hand reveal that I've been teasing for like half a year now ish, perhaps. Oh my goodness. What's going on, y'all, today? Fuka, thank you for the sub. You wanted to time it well, but didn't want the stream to end before you could do it. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so about the Vive tracker. And also, wait, I didn't say hi to Sebs! Hi, Sebs! I'm just really happy to see everybody. There's so many people here. Hi! Okay, so wait. The Vive tracker, the thing you've all been waiting for, I think. At least I've been hyping it up, so I hope you've been waiting for it. But the hand reveal and tech review of the Stretch Sense and Vive trackers I've been trying to get together, but have run into so many tech issues that turned out to just be because I did not have a third Vive tracker. And nothing worked because I didn't have it to act as the headset. Everything broke because of it. So I finally ordered the third Vive tracker, the thing that is supposed to be the be-all end-all to my problems in terms of hand tracking, at least. And I placed the order and I'm like, I did it! And I go in and I look at the receipt. It looks a little like my address, but it is definitely not my address. So I contact support, and I'm really hoping I can't call them. I can only like send a ticket, so I'm a little nervous. I made a big oops. And I'm pretty that was a lot of money. But at least it was from things I didn't even know I had before, so you know, it's not coming out of the bank account. I'm just finally using gift cards that have been tucked away for goodness knows how long. Sits ominously with the cat in lap. Ooh, the cat definitely adds aura. And Darrell, you're as excited for yippee! And Sebs, you came in just to say hi. Oh yeah, just before saying bye. It's 3 o'clock. I have to get up in 4 hours. Maybe 5. If I sleep a little bit longer, I'll be... You know, I got my outfit picked out. You know, I'm fine. I'll sleep 5 hours. And I'll take a nap. Yeah! It just, you know, that's a very clever insult. I can't actually be offended at that. I will. Thank you. Will do. Yep. Mako, we talked about this. We're supposed to be fixing the sleep schedule. At least I'm not going to bed at 4. This is better. This is better. It's good stuff. Look at better. Alright. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tonight. I expected it to be a really slow night because I didn't really have anything planned. But thank you for coming to chat. Thank you for all the very generous gifts. But I just had so much fun talking with you guys, and I'm really proud of the freaking hat. I can't believe I did a thing in Blender. I did that. I'm still getting over that. Anyway, alright. For anyone who doesn't know, new people who might have forgotten, but my regulars know it well, I stream Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays at 10 o'clock EST, 9 o'clock CST, 7 o'clock... wait, I messed them up. Hold on. EST, 10 o'clock. CST, 9 o'clock. MST, 8 o'clock. PST, 7 o'clock. Yes, I'm tired. I do this 3 times a week. You'd think I'd get it down by now. Anyway, so next stream is gonna be on Thursday. So I hope to see you guys then. Till then though, take care, stay awesome, and pervade the positive chaos. Bye bye!